101.3.
Right, it's 11:04. Very good morning. This is Ronak Kotecha on Live Talk, and with me now is Dr. Mehak Singh. She's a dermatologist at Canadian Specialist Hospital. How are you, Dr. Ramadan Kareem?
A very blessed Ramadan Kareem to you as well. It's such a pleasure to be here on your show. I've been a fan of you, and it's such a privilege to be on your show as well.
Thank you, Doctor. We are the fans. Like, we are all of us are fans of you guys because you help us live better. Or, I was telling you before you came in that I had this problem of chronic flakes, especially on the sides. And I had one of these dermatologists who came on my show, Dr. Staranya Gadde, and she prescribed one gel to me and one shampoo to me, non-medicated. और उससे मेरी प्रॉब्लम एकदम खत्म हो गई. And right now I'm like, इतने सालों से जो नहीं हुआ वो यहाँ पे हुआ. And I feel like after doing this show, UAE truly has some of the best doctors in the world, because I've been living in India as well. I've consulted doctors there. I've consulted doctors outside as well. But this problem never got solved. It was so quick and easy. So thank you so much to your whole fraternity
So
for
I
doing
would
that.
just say, it's like. We as doctors learn more from the patients as well. So it has to be a good match, right? Like, the dermatologist and you meeting is like, it fits, it clicks in one go, and then you are like bound to the doctor.
Because I had given
Yes.
up. मुझे लगा था ये प्रॉब्लम कभी सॉल्व नहीं होगी. Anyway, but अभी म्यूचुअल एडमिरेशन सोसाइटी तो चलती रहेगी. But let's just jump into the topic today, which I think is very relevant. Ramadan and skin care tips. अभी किसी ने नहीं सोचा था कि रमदान के टाइम स्किन प्रॉब्लम्स या स्किन इश्यूज या कुछ challenges हो सकती है. तो tell us, is there anything specific that you're seeing right now?
It's such a blessed month. It's a time of spiritual awakening, cleansing. So first, let's talk about the positives.
Okay.
We tend to focus on the problems more, but what are the benefits we seek from such fasting, such prolonged fasting? So, there was a recent article that was published in Journal of American Academy, and they found like what you just had, like a mild version of it, which was seborrheic dermatitis, I guess. So, diseases like that and something severe as psoriasis, they found that after Ramadan, patients had a very, very good clearance of their skin. So how was the benefit being manifested? So when they realized that prolonged fasting, what it's doing is something likened to intermittent fasting, right? Like you're eating, in closed window space, like, for 8 hours, and rest 16 hours you're fasting. So what happens is the insulin level goes down, and the body inflammation decreases, and somehow we saw acne is getting better, psoriasis is getting better. So one is that the inflammation decreases. Second is collagen building. Not many people know, but like when your body goes through a shock, either through heat or like when we take saunas or cold, nowadays ice baths are very popular on
Yes.
Instagram, if you'll see. So what it's doing is putting your body in a controlled stress. So that's something that goes on during Ramadan fasting, and your body produces more collagen. So that's the positive of it, and your body detoxifies as well. So those are the benefits. And coming to when we are going through these stages, when our body is adapting, our skin also adapts. So these are the positives. But before that, a purging stage comes. So your acne might get worse. Your skin will look dehydrated. Your body will feel, it's very, very dehydrated. I have a lot of people coming in and they're saying, oh, this Cetaphil cream used to work so well for me. The moisturizer was working so well for me. And now suddenly my skin is dull and, it's flaking out. So that's what I'm seeing right
But
now.
that's initial
Initial
times,
few. And
because your body's adapting.
And the second is what we are eating during that. So skin has to have a holistic approach to it. It cannot be like, okay, you apply a bunch of creams. Of course, yes, go for more of hyaluronic acids, heavier moisturizers. But that being said, that does not mean like you have to drink more water. That can't be stressed enough. And not only water, something with electrolytes. So you're
Okay.
losing electrolytes as well because you're not drinking anything.
Right.
So during that time, if you can, I'm a great fan of coconut water.
Okay.
To be honest, like if you can,
So
it has
you
all
can include
electrolyte.
that in your iftar and then suhoor
Yes,
as well.
yes. Iftar and suhoor, if you can manage that. because caffeine is not, you're tired, you try to drink more
Correct.
caffeine.
Yeah. The first thing people do is
is
tired hai to सीधा चाय.
सीधा चाय पिया, coffee पी लिया. So that doesn't help. So, and it's overall hydration. It's not just your skin. तो वो
Do chai and coffee actually hydrate you or no?
you'll feel like थोड़ा सा mouth wet हो रहा है, तो you feel कि okay थोड़ा hydration है, but no, at the end of the day you'll be
I
going
think
to
you're just as thirsty after drinking chai
because they are
as you were before.
diuretics. You'll be using the loo more often if you
End
notice.
up having beverages like these.
Yes, and the window is very short, so you have to have like try and avoid high carbs, high oily food, because that will make you more hungry. And it's
also
not
dehydrate you
because you're having more salt. And if you'll notice, when you're having salty peanuts, you'll feel like having more water.
Yes.
So it's harder to fast with that. And you need something like, as I said, your body is trying to make collagen, तो उसको support कैसे करना है? तो collagen कैसे मिल सकता है? If you're like you can go for lean meats like chicken and fish that are supporting you during the fast as well, because protein makes you full and it helps you with the collagen. And if you can boost it with antioxidants, of course that cannot be stressed enough. Your berries and all those kiwis and vitamin C, and your plate should always be very colorful, as
colorful
they say.
plates. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that we've established over the course of all these months that we've been talking about this, but especially during Ramadan, for skincare tips, what we have, what we need to eat, what we need to drink. We'll talk about that as we go along. We're going to be having Dr. Mehak for a while with us. So if you want to join in the discussion, if you have any queries, any skin problems as such, 0586861003 is the number to WhatsApp us. If you want to call us and get a free consultation, Doctor, you're not going to charge, right?
No, nothing. It's my pleasure to be, helping someone during Ramadan and make the transition smoother.
Absolutely. 80081003. That's toll free.
The clock is ticking. 3 days to go. What a grab! The Tata IPL ball-by-ball commentary on your official cricket radio station. Talk 100.3.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. I wanna die. It's not unusual to go out at any time. But when I see you out and about, it's such a crime. If you should ever wanna be loved by anyone, it's not unusual, it happens every day. No matter what you say, you'll find it happens all the time. Love will never do what you wanna do. Why can't this crazy love be more? It's not unusual to be mad with anyone. It's not unusual to be sad with anyone. But if I ever find that you've changed at any time, it's not unusual to find that I'm in love with you. Oh, 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 oh.
The smooth music and life talk with Ronak Kotecha. This is Talk 100.3.
11:13. A very good morning. This is Ronak Kotecha on Live Talk, and with me still is Dr. Mehak Singh, the dermatologist from Canadian Specialist Hospital. We're getting some messages as well, so we'll jump right into that. Now, Doctor, one of the messages that has come in is from Janet. She's asking, what is the difference between a day cream and a night cream?
Hi, Janet. It's a very good and a very relevant question, actually. So, day creams are something, which are just supporting you throughout the day with the moisturizer, and sometimes they have a added SPF. So, not many actives. So, what are actives? Actives are like your vitamin C for brightening, anti-aging is retinol. So these are supposed to be mostly used during night so that you're not exposed to the sun. So
Okay.
that is the difference.
Also, one more question, since we're talking about skincare tips during Ramadan, Hina is asking, are there any specific skincare routines or products that can help during fasting in this month?
Hello, Hina. So I'll like to add on from Janet's question, right? So we talked about the day cream and the night cream, right? So the night creams, please go a bit slow during Ramadan period with your vitamin C's, your retinols, because what they tend to do is they dehydrate your skin more. So
Okay.
what we are doing is you'll notice it's becoming more flaky, and listen to your body. You'll notice it's becoming more flaky, and listen to your body, listen to your skin. So try to use a bit heavier moisturizer if you have dry skin. Use Cetaphil is a very good brand. CeraVe is good. Avene is good. So try to use these kind of products which are meant for your skin. So if you'll go and visit your pharmacy, they have a separate section for acne prone skin, for dry skin. So use more of moisturizer, more of hyaluronic acids, to be honest. And there's a technique of using hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid is a very tricky molecule, amazing for hydration, but there's a caveat. It has to be applied on a bit damp skin, and you cannot be like dry skin, hyaluronic acid, and you have to seal it with the moisturizer.
Okay.
So during Ramadan, try to do it when you're about to sleep. Reverse it. When you're about to sleep, use a hyaluronic acid serum over a bit damp skin and seal it with a moisturizer like Cetaphil if you have acne prone skin. And if you have dry skin, and if you have acne prone skin, then Cetaphil or Avene for acne prone skin, and it should have the words written non-comedogenic. And when you're heading non-comedogenic.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means that it will not block your pores.
Okay.
So while we are talking, okay, moisturize, hydrate, please don't use something so heavy on your skin that it's blocking your pores.
Okay.
So that's something.
So you have to look out for this word,
non-comedogenic.
Non-comedogenic, which can actually block your. If it's comedogenic, it will block your pores.
Yes.
And you don't want that.
Yes.
Okay. Any dietary recommendations during Ramadan that can promote healthier skin? I know you spoke about coconut water, but खाने में क्या?
खाने में first hydrating elements, which would be your cucumbers, your watermelon. Sprinkle it with a little bit of your Himalayan salt, pink salt, because it has electrolytes. Again, the focus is water and electrolytes. So this is good. But again, you need some protein-based diet also. That will help you, keep full. So for that, fish, your lean meat, soyas, those are amazing.
They are good for healthy skin.
Skin, and we need collagen boosting, as I said. So that collagen boosting will come from your protein-rich food, and you can make a collagen supplement as well. You can add powders to it. Have a milkshake with that.
Okay. Ramadan के साथ एक और चीज हो रही है, वो है we are slowly getting into summers now. We've peaked 30s and we are going into 32, 33 के highs हो रहे हैं अभी. तो शीजा का question, how to control acne breakouts during summer?
Exactly, that's another very, very good point. Again, coming back to the comedogenic products. So during Ramadan, during these Middle East summer, it is a double whammy. You are dehydrated, you are ending up with a lot of sunlight as well. So we have to protect that. During acne breakouts, your acne will become worse if you're fasting in the initial periods, because your skin creams are meant for something else, and they're just just follow through. Have a dermatologist with you who will guide you. So at home, what you can do is understand that's a purging process. That's a purging. Your skin will get worse. So maintain whatever.
Before it gets better.
And again, the key is non-comedogenic products. And a lot of patients I see have this tendency to do this I don't use moisturizer because I have acne prone skin. Please don't do that. That will lead to more acne.
Is it?
Yes. So it has to follow. For every skin type, it has to be cleanser, moisturizer, and a sunscreen for day care. Bare minimum. So if you have acne prone skin, as I mentioned, so cleanser for salicylic acid based cleansers, you'll see during you enter the pharmacy, there will be an acne range. So cleanser from there. So Aveen has a very gentle cleanser, which is for acne prone skin. It is called mattifying cleanser.
Okay.
So I really like that. So it's called Aveen Cleanance. And then you can follow it up by a non-comedogenic moisturizer.
Okay.
Again, the word non-comedogenic.
And also your sunblocks.
Sunblocks, again non-comedogenic. C for the word aqua gel. Aqua means water, gel means gel. They are non-comedogenic. So please highlight this word non-comedogenic and aqua gel. Those are your best friends.
Okay, now I'll tell you on air what I use. You tell me if they are good or not. There is Cetaphil, of course. So there is, when you use Cetaphil, there is a way. It's not like your regular face wash. You take 2 pumps. You take 2 pumps of it, and then you put it on your face, and then you just cleanse it. You just wipe it off with a tissue or a clean towel. You don't put water. Correct? That's how you use it.
You can put water, but you'll notice that there is a layer that stays.
Yeah.
Like, as you know, Dove was the first thing that had come up, if you would remember, before Cetaphils and everything. And if you would wash, you would realize there's a layer that is left behind.
What is that?
So that is the hydrating layer.
Okay.
So we feel very irritated. What is this?
Yeah, because we're used to having face washes that completely clean out everything.
That foaming one, and you refresh. You see it on Amazon.
Yeah, but they do more harm because they actually take away all the natural oils from
they're
your skin.
stripping it all, and what your body is getting the signal is, produce more oil. So that's not
Correct.
a good.
That's not a good one.
Not a good
so I
one.
do that. Then I use again the same brand moisturizer, and then I use the sunblock, which is from Neutrogena for many years. From India, I've been using it.
Perfect. And
but it's
that's
not Aquagel.
No, but Neutrogena has that sheer version
because
I can see, like, if because you're a seborrheic, you had something with seborrhea.
Patient.
No, you're not a patient. Like, everyone has a skin type, right?
Yeah.
I have dry skin, but I have to use the products accordingly. But when I see your face, like, the history of that flaking and like little scales, that is very seborrheic in nature. And if you'll see, I can still see, like, there's a T-zone to you.
Of course, yeah.
Yes.
Major T-zone. Yeah.
And it's very well controlled. I must say that.
It's all of these things that I do.
Yes, because they are tailored for
Great.
that.
So we will want to know a little bit more about how to read labels because that's a recurring question that we always get. Now, when you buy all these expensive products,
yes.
what to look for? Of course, non-comedogenic to आपने बता दिया, but उसके अलावा
stay away from like, if you'll see the bottle, just flip it. So there is a lot of things. Look out for linolene, linalool. I know, sounds a big thing. Perfume, anything with perfume. That is not required. So if you notice, all these brands like Aveen, Cetaphil, they don't have a particular smell to it. The more I know, as women, we love fragrance. Leave aside women, even men love that, fresh feel, that citrusy feel. They are not good for you. They are causing dermatitis. Reverse. They'll have that, reactions to you, patches of reaction, redness. So try to steer away from them. And a lot of it has been said about SLS, sulfate free. So what is sulfate free? See, that is what lathers. Your shampoos lather because of the sulfate, SLS. Try to stay away from it. Not a lot of people are sensitive to it, but what was found was that it strips your natural oils, and it was found to be like a bit carcinogenic as well.
Oh my God, so cancerous.
So not cancerous exactly. So these micas and all, these are all not so good for you. So sulfate
no, parfum
no.
What are parabens?
Parabens again are a class of chemicals which help your creams to stay fresh.
So they also not good.
Yes, they are very, very good for as preservatives. But the parabens, again, lot of sensitivities, lot of again, this sensitivity is the issue with them, the dermatitis that will erupt. So you
Okay.
are thinking, oh, I'm applying so much of moisturizer, those shea butters with very good smells, and I'm still, having this, I don't know, rashes with it. And
No,
that's
I have
paraben.
totally experienced this, and all these face washes, I stopped using all of them because the minute I used to use them, my skin would be so dry. Then I would have to, I mean, for a while I would feel like this stretchy feeling.
Yes,
I can't
yes.
smile properly and all that. All used to
Yes.
happen. So yes, so these are the things that we have to look out for, and while applying this also, like I guess there's a way to apply. Like I've heard that when you apply your sunblocks, you have to take two fingers.
2 fingertip units, and yes. So
How much is too much? Or how less is too less?
see, sunscreen, you can never be too less. The only problem you face with sunscreens is like they have a tendency to cause white cast.
Huh.
Now it looks as a layer laga hua hai white का. That is
Correct.
the problem. So we have this tendency to always apply sunscreens in lesser quantity, and mind you, sunscreens have to be applied 30 minutes before you go out.
Oh.
It needs 20 to 30 minutes to form a shield over you. It cannot be like I just dabbed one while I'm driving, in the parking, and I'm just.
But that's what I do. I dab, like I properly like put all of that and then I leave.
No, so better is give it some time. It needs to form that shield around you.
Okay.
So around your face, and
Okay.
fill up the
pores and
yes,
everything, yeah.
pores and everything. So one is that, and then
Okay, it's very interesting discussion. More questions are coming in, and we'll continue talking about skincare tips during Ramadan and also during summers, because we are getting into summers now. So if you want to join in the discussion, 0586861003 is the number to WhatsApp. If you want to call in, 80081003.
This is Life Talk with Ronak Koteja. Talk 100.3.
There's nothing like me and you. I'm not alone. Tell me you feel it too, and I would run away. I would run away. Yeah, yeah. I would run away. I would run away with you, 'cause I've fallen in love with you. No
Talk 100.3. Talk Music. Brought to you by insurancemarket.ae.
What's it all about, Alfie? Is it just for the moment we live? What's it all about when you... What's it all about when you sort it out, Alfie? Are we meant to take more than we give? Or are we meant to be kind? And if only fools are kind, Alfie, then I guess it is wise to be cruel. And if life belongs only to the strong, Alfie, what will you lend on an old golden rule? As sure as I believe there's a heaven above, Alfie, I know there's something much more, something even non-believers can believe in. I believe in love, Alfie. Without true love, we just exist. Alfie, until you find the love you've missed, you're nothing, Alfie. When you walk, let your heart lead the way, and you'll find love any day.
InsuranceMarket.ae now has over 20,000 Google reviews, the highest rated and the largest insurance platform in the country. InsuranceMarket.ae.
Ramadan Kareem from all of us on Talk 100.3.
Right, it's 11:32. A very good morning. This is Ronak Kotecha on Live Talk, and with me still is Dr. Mehak Singh. She's a dermatologist at Canadian Specialist Hospital. And we're talking about the skincare tips during Ramadan and also during summers. Now, Doctor, hydration is going to be a major issue now after Ramadan as well. We are going to be going into summers, and most of us are working full day. So, do you think we do get dehydrated even when we are in closed environments?
Yes, definitely, because especially here, we are working in enclosed spaces, right?
But there's a lot of AC. But AC, does it cause dehydration?
Yes, definitely. So the full body dehydration, you'll feel like, if you kind of just run your finger, it's leaving a scratchy mark. So, and your skin feels stretched. It feels irritated. So, that dehydration is there. And of course, the electrolyte loss. You're sitting in AC, stripping you, or, it's stripping you out of all your oils, plus the LED lights, very, very strong LED lights. So you are getting worse this thing because it's dehydrating, plus it's causing a photo damage as well. So another thing, I don't wear sunscreen because I'm always inside, right? Like it resonates with people.
Only
right?
if I had a dirham every time I heard this, I would be a millionaire.
Same here. As a dermatologist, I would really
be a billionaire.
Trillionaire actually. So no, that doesn't work like that. LEDs are very damaging. Again, hydration is the key. What you're drinking, and just add a little bit of electrolytes, right? And if you're diabetic, you can go for electrolytes which are sugar free, right? That's one thing. Sometimes we feel a brain fog sets in. That is also dehydration because you don't remember yourself drinking water, so you have apps for that. It reminds you drink water.
Yes.
And humidifiers are a good bet as well. if you're working in an office which has like a full blast of AC, like here it's very comfortable. If I'm sitting here, it's very comfortable. It's not such full blast AC, on your face with that.
Right.
But you can have a humidifier. That's a very, very good way to deal with it as well. But humidifiers have to be cleaned. Please remember that. You can plant some trees, plants, they give out oxygen, they humidify as well.
Okay.
So that's another
Alright,
good.
so correct. So there are ways to moisturize yourself, hydrate yourself
Skin.
without,
Yes.
your skin without constantly drinking a lot of water. So because a lot of people don't feel the need, and I think even water intake is individual.
Yes.
Like I drink a lot of water, but I know, like for example, in my house, my mom doesn't. She just can't. And then she tries to drink something else while she's eating, like laban or something, but her water intake is very less. So I think that's also individual, right?
Exactly. And there's something called drinking too much water. It will make you feel very bloated as well. And it'll cause you, if you'll notice, you'll feel sometimes very dizzy. Oh, I'm drinking a lot of water, but I feel so dizzy. And while walking down the metro, I feel like everything is moving. I don't know if it resonates with people, but yes, it happens.
But that's extreme, right? If
That-
you drink a lot of water, that
Because
is.
we are told, okay, here 4 liters at least, Middle East, you have to drink a lot of water. But electrolytes, what you're missing is the electrolytes. You are hydrating yourself, but where are the minerals?
So can you replace water with something else?
Drink coconut water again.
Or maybe
electrolytes. You get those water with fortified water as well. You get like if you go to
Yeah.
Zoom or something, you'll have
Yeah.
this with fortified with zinc and electrolytes. Another word of caution: please don't, in electrolytes drinks, they have sugars and sweeteners. Please watch out for that
Acha.
as well.
Instead, you can put that glucon D or something like that.
Glucon D is again बहुत सारा sugar.
There's a lot of sugar in that.
in it. तो
But
उसका-
how about those electrolytes that you get? I forgot the name. The green colored packet.
हाँ एक वो electrol होता था. That
Electrol,
is more
हाँ.
for rapid rehydration. उसमें भी again sugar is the issue, right? Like कि आप sugar भी drink करो every day, you don't need that. A natural source फिर वही है कि आप watermelon ले सकते हो. Don't make it a juice. Have the
Yeah.
fiber. Don't cause
A
sugar
lot of
spices.
doctors are saying this now, that don't have juices.
Juices are not a good idea.
Yeah.
You're causing sugar spikes. This
Yeah.
is reverse of that. So, but you will feel dehydrated. So, watermelon,
A
amazing.
lot of people break their fast with the rose water or rose water milk. Is that good?
That's perfectly fine. That's
Okay.
perfectly fine. But just stay away from you. You don't need to add more syrup to it.
Yeah. Okay.
You can add the
Less
sweet-
syrup, more
less
milk,
syrup, more milk. Yes.
or more water.
More water.
All right. Finally, as a dermatologist, you also look after hair problems, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, what are the hair problems that you see over here, and how to make sure that your hair remains healthy in the UAE?
Okay. As you know, I think even me, I had this issue when I shifted here, lot of hair fall. तो जहाँ पे भी मैं जाती थी, there was used to be a trail of hair following me.
Everybody knows
Everyone
that
knows
Dr.
Dr. Mehak has,
Arrived.
left with those long straight hair. That is her. So one thing I noticed, again, nutrition. We are very stressed out here. So, mental well-being is important as well. Take some time for yourself. We are working a lot of long hours here. One is that any stress that goes in your body, your hair will fall out. Second, for women, since we need to have some iron supplementation, talk to your doctor, talk to your dermatologist, get your iron levels should be sorted. And again, sitting too much inside, vitamin D levels, if they are low, you can have these issues of hair fall.
Okay.
Then of course the water here is some of the areas the water is very, very hard. If you'll notice, that is one of the issues. So what I personally think is it's a good way to invest in shower filters. I think I did the same for myself, and my hair was better. The shampoo would get out better. My skin was better. So, otherwise I was getting dry, flaky, skin as well. So that can help.
Shower filters. What kind of shower filter do you recommend?
There is one on Amazon, the one I bought. If you type shower filter, there was one blue, I think, BLU. So
Okay.
that's the one I'm using. So
What
you
does
just-
it do? It purifies.
It takes out the chlorine and the hard water and all these free calcium and this thing which you get in hard water. You have the silicates and all, silica again.
Okay.
That will take it out to make it a bit softer. So in India we used to have that alum फिट
Yeah,
करी,
yeah, हाँ,
वो भी डालते थे. Overnight water रखा, just keep it on
to take away all
to
the
take away-
impurities.
Yes.
All right, so that's one. And any shampoos that you recommend? Any kind of shampoos? Maybe not brands, but
Again, it depends on the scalp you're having, right? My scalp is very different from yours. So, so you have to see your dermatologist, let them see what you're having an
and
issue.
recommend which shampoo
Exactly.
is good. But
Just stay-
generally, these popular shampoos,
Uh,
they do more harm.
Again, stay away from stripping ones, pura lather karke SLS, you're and then you're going to the parlors and then you're getting your colors and color protectant shampoo should be there, sulfate free shampoos. It has been demonized a lot, parabens that
Yeah,
we
yeah.
were discussing. Not
Itna
everyone.
bhi bura nahi hai.
Itna bhi bura nahi, because you need to preserve it as well, right? Like we cannot have products without the preservatives. That's the hard,
They'll go
cruel
bad in few weeks. Yeah.
reality. So, aisa nahi hai. Just talk to your dermatologist, and if you're still facing these issues, get a blood panel done so we know holistically what's wrong with you,
Correct.
and then we can have some interventions like mesotherapy,
Right.
PRP, where we are, supplementing
Yeah,
something.
I think a
from
lot
outside.
of it is lack of awareness, and secondly lack of willingness to do something. Like acne आ रहा है, ठीक है अपने आप चला जाएगा, बाल झड़ रहे हैं, ठीक है वो तो natural process है. So a lot of things we internalize in a way that this is bound to happen, but there are solutions, and then there are doctors, of course, the dermatologists.
Definitely.
We can go and see and get the right advice in the products. Thank you so much, doctor, for these tips and all these insights.
Thank you so much for having me here, and it was a pleasure. And Ramadan Kareem to everyone.
Ramadan Kareem to you as well.
Nothing but heartache, nothing but heartache. He brings nothing but heartache. I can't break away from his arms. I can't break away from his charm. I can't break away from his kiss. 'Cause his kiss, how sweet is. All my life I needed someone to need me, so I do my very best to please him. But the more and more I care, the more of him all the girls share. When I need a hand to hold, that's the time he leaves me all alone. Just keeps me crying myself to sleep. Nothing but heartache, nothing but heartache. But I can break away, oh no, keep on loving him more each day. I can't break away from his arms. I can't break away from his charms. I can't break away from his kiss. 'Cause his kiss, how sweetness. To him I'm loyal, to him I'm true. Why can't he be the same way too? But the more that love has grown, the less love he has shown. He makes promises he doesn't keep. Sometimes I don't see him all week. Just keeps me crying myself to sleep. Nothing but heartache, nothing but heartache. But I can break away, oh no, keep on loving him more each day. I can't break away from his arms. I can't break away from his charm. I can't break away from his kiss. 'Cause his kiss, how sweet is. Nothing but heartache, nothing but heartache. I can't break away, oh no, I keep on loving him more each day. I can't break away from his arms. I can't break away from his charm. I can't break away from his
Talk 100.3.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wondering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night. Up to the moment when we said our first hello, little did we know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight. In love forever, it turned out so right, for strangers in the night. Just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight. In love forever, it turned out so right, for strangers in the night. Do-de-doo-be-doo,
The clock is ticking. 3 days to go.
What a grab!
The Tata IPL ball by ball commentary on your official cricket radio station. Talk 100.3.
Right, it's 11:47. A very good morning. This is Ronak Kotecha on Live Talk, and with me now is a very decorated professor. His name is Dr. Chitrai Selvan. He's a director research and head of school at Science and Engineering Curtin University in Dubai, and he has extensive experience in teaching engineering to students with over 25 years of doing this. He has published more than 150 research articles and presented them in journals and conferences across UAE, India, Thailand, Malaysia, Germany, Italy, Australia, Qatar, and the UK. And he is now with us. A very warm welcome, Dr. Selvan. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm fine. Ramadan Kareem to you.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, and we're talking about something very, very important today, which is, of course, climate change, sustainability, and water conservation. Now, you've done a lot of work in these areas, but before we jump into that, if you could tell us a little bit about yourself, where did your journey begin, and how long have you been in Dubai?
Yes, I came to Dubai in 2008. I was the program coordinator for mechanical engineering in Manipal University, Dubai campus. Then I moved to Amity University. I spent about 7 years in Manipal University, spent about three and a half years in Amity University as a head of industry relations. I joined Curtin in 2018 as director of research and head of School of Science and Engineering. I have about 25 years of experience in teaching. Particularly in the UAE, I have 16 plus years of experience.
Oh, okay. All right. And where are you originally from?
I'm from Tamil Nadu, India. I come from the southernmost district, Thuthukudi district. I come from a village, Sonagan village.
Wow. From there to, being to all these big conferences and publishing articles in journals, do you feel that you've accomplished a lot, or do you feel that there's a lot more to be done yet?
I think we need to do more. Yeah, it is always we can do many things.
Okay, let's jump into this very interesting topic, which is very close to my heart as well. And I'm sure, for the UAE also, this is a topic that has been very, very important. We had the COP summit over here last year. So, what exactly is climate change? If you have to break it down in simpler terms.
Yeah. Right now, as we speak, the global mean temperature has increased 1.2 degrees Celsius above the pre-industrial level. According to Paris Agreement, the United Nations have agreed to limit this temperature to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Just to understand this, our body temperature is 36 or 37 degrees Celsius. When there is 1.2 degrees Celsius increase in our temperature, body temperature, then we say we got fever. When we have fever, we can't work properly, we can't eat properly, we can't do anything. That is what happened to the planet. The planet has got fever. Because of this high fever, high temperature, we have been seeing a lot of consequences. We have seen floods, heavy rain, no rain in some places, heat waves, wildfire, bushfire, forest fire, all these are happening. The intensity as well as the frequency are increasing these days. Sea level is